Hey team, welcome back to another reformer workout. My name is Elise. If you're new here, I'll be taking you through a full body reformer flow today. I'm going to be focusing on lots of control and stability today. We're going to be starting with a warm up with a bit of mobility and stretching, and then we'll get into the workout. So for springs, we're popping on a blue spring. That's a medium spring. Now, if your reformer does have a heavier medium spring, you might want to go for a lighter spring here, but I'm going for one blue spring on my reformer. And for our stretching, we're going to be carefully stepping ourselves into our well near our pulleys today. So step yourself in there. I'm about halfway down my well between my pulleys and my carriage, and we're going to come into a nice roll down. So feet are hip distance apart, knees softly bent. Let's gently tuck our chin to chest like we're rolling down off a wall behind us, peeling down one vertebrae at a time, rolling down. And as you come down, I want you to grab onto your shoulder post when you get down to that level. Holding onto those shoulder posts, keep a soft bend in the knees. We're going to come into a bit of a rounding through our back. So you're going to exhale, pull the carriage towards you, pull the belly button up, pull your belly button up towards the spine for that nice round through the back. Then inhale, sink it down with that carriage, close again. And let's repeat that again. Exhale, pull the carriage towards you, pull the belly button up, up, up as you round the upper back. Feel a nice stretch. Then inhale, drop it down. Let's go for two more like that. Park that carriage on the inhale. And again, exhale, pull round the back. Feel the shoulder blades separate. Then inhale, melt it down. One more here. Exhale, pull round the back. Pull that carriage to your shins. And inhale, drop it. Keep hold of the carriage. Don't let those shoulder posts go just yet. Keep the carriage parked, coming into a nice rotation. Left hand stays on the shoulder post. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling, bending through those knees. Reach those fingertips away from each other. I want energy through the fingertips here. Nice stretch through the chest. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, bring it down. Other side, right hand down. Left arm up, rotate, eye gaze up to those left fingertips. Energy through the hands. Beautiful, lovely stretch through the spine, through the chest. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it down. And we're going to roll slowly back up. Take those hands off the shoulder post. We exhale to press through the heels, rolling up to resack the spine over the pelvis. Those shoulders a little roll back at the top. Now, carefully coming out to the right side of your reformer. Let's get set up for some lunges and a bit of single leg squat work. So, to set up here, our right foot is going to come nice and close to our railing, just behind the start of your carriage. And then step your left foot into your shoulder post, closest to you. We're going to bring our hands onto our hips, keeping our carriage still to begin. We're still on that medium, that blue spring. Now coming into a single leg squat. Soft bend through that left knee. We're going to inhale to bend down nice and deep into that right leg. Press your hips back, keep a neutral spine. Exhale, press through the right heel. We stand tall. And repeat. Inhale, bend to the right knee, press your hips back to the wall behind you. Exhale, rise. Just that single leg squat here. Our carriage stays parked, it does not move. Should feel the glute, the hammy, the quad of that right leg all warming up. Now think shoulders back, our chest is proud. Think smiling collarbones. Think of your lovely posture here. We keep a nice long neutral spine, belly button lifted, our core is switched on. Let's go for another 5, then we hold down for scooters. In 3, 2, on the next one, I want you to hold that single leg squat, hold that right knee bent. We extend our left leg, exhale, bring it back in. Extend and bend. Don't let that carriage touch the stopper. Always keeping tension on that blue spring. Now our right leg is not moving here. We're keeping that right leg super still, taking all the tension through that glute. You should feel it warm up now. How we going, team? Getting nice and warm for that glute hamstring to the back of that right leg. Switching on. We're in that nice ski slope spine here. Our core is lifted. You've got the last 5. Then we're coming into our arabesque lunge. 4. Hold that leg back in 3. In 2. 1. Hold that leg back. We're going to come all the way up through that right leg, close the carriage, then lead with the left leg. Press the left leg long. We bend down, lunge into that right leg, and exhale, bring it all the way up, park the carriage, and repeat. Left leg leads, bending down through the right. That's it, exhale to come up. To make it a bit more spicy, we add the arms. Reach those arms as you lunge, sweep them back as you rise. That's it. Nice and slow. Our medium spring should still be quite light here. Lots of stability work for that right leg here as we warm up the glute and the hammy. Should be starting to burn now, team. If you're not feeling it yet, get a little bit lower. And we are finding that lovely ski slope spine as we lunge down from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. You've got last 5, then we hold for pulses, keep shoulders down. 3, 2, hold it down for 1. Can we keep those arms long? And we pulse it. Option to bring one hand to your foot bar if you need for balance. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Whew. Holy moly, glutes on fire. Give it a little shake out for a moment. Whew. Hello, glutes. Let's turn to face our carriage now. Coming into a variation of our bent knee kickback. So coming on down. Now you're going to be on a bit of a diagonal here. What a mouthful. Bit of a diagonal. Left hand to your headrest. Headrest should be flat. Shove your knees back so they're underneath your hips, and your right hand is on your carriage in that diagonal position. Now, with your left hand, you're going to grab that strap that's on the side of the carriage that we're just on for our lunges. So it should be on the right side. Grab that strap. Long loop is going over our right foot. So it's going to go over the left, then over onto the right foot. So that right foot is strapped up, left leg's just hanging here all by itself. Okay, find that position again, your 4-point kneel. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now make sure the strap is over the top of the left leg so it's not going to be underneath it and restrict your movement here. Now we're coming into our kickback. Find your neutral spine, core is lifted, arms are long and strong. And we inhale, prepare. Exhale, extend that right leg straight back in line with your body. Inhale, bend the knee under the hip. And repeat. Exhale, extend up in line with your glute. Inhale, bend. Whew. Still working the glute. Should feel this one straight away here after those lunges. Now focus here again is on control and stability here. Now we're not only working the glute of that right leg, our left leg, you're going to feel that glute, that quad start to fire up as it's stabilizing for us here, as are our shoulders and as is our core. Now you want to focus on keeping the torso completely still through this series. Nothing else moves except for that right leg. Little squeeze as you hold that kick back at the top. Option to progress in 5, we turn this into our sweep. In 3, hold that leg back. In 2, and 1. I want you to press that leg long and hold. Now keep it straight. We inhale, sweep that leg over our left leg, try and tap the toes towards the floor. Exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, lower the feet down towards the floor. Exhale, lift. Doesn't have to go all the way down to the floor. If your reform is a bit lower like mine, you can tap the floor. If it's higher, don't stress, as low as you can. This is where you're really going to feel that left booty starting to work. Now, if this one's not for you, just stick with that kick back. Remember, torso stays still as you drop the toes. Eye gaze over that left shoulder towards those toes to really get into the obliques as well. The sides of the waist. Final little challenge here. Can we go 1 and 1? 1 bend knee kick back, 1 straight leg sweep. Little combo for you if you can, team. Final 15 seconds, then we pulse it out. We give that lower body a little break after this, I promise. Core is still lifted, torso still stabilizing nice and still. You've got 5, hold it back. In 3, 2, hold it up and back for 1. Little pulses into that booty. 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down for 1. Oh my goodness, I don't know about you, but my left booty is burning. Holy moly. Both those glutes are on fire. Should be nice and awake by now. Alrighty. Let's give that lower body a little break, shall we? Coming into a bit of postural work, so a bit of upper back work now. I want you to come into a low kneel facing towards your pulleys. Now, if low kneel's not there for you, if that doesn't feel good for your knees, don't stress. You can do this one cross-legged, seated on the carriage, or if you have a box, grab your short box, pop in the carriage, take a seat on that as well. Whatever option's there for you, grabbing your short straps now. I'm going to set up some shoulder retractions. Now I want your knees wide, so knees are apart up against your shoulder post for our balance here. Palms are facing back towards your foot bar. Hands are reaching just in front of your hips. Shoulders back and down away from the ears. Keep our arms long. We exhale, press our hands back behind our hips, squeezing the upper back. Inhale, slowly glide those hands forward. Exhale, press. Inhale, glide it forward. Now thinking nice and tall through the spine, like you're being pulled up from the crown of your head. Again, working our posture, staying nice and tall. Make sure we're not leaning back here. You're also imagining that you're up against a brick wall, so no leaning back to help, no swaying. And you're trying to really engage the upper back. So as you pull those hands back behind you, squeezing those shoulder blades like you're trying to crack a walnut that's between them. That's it, nice. Let's keep our ribs connected to hips, again, making sure we're not leaning back. Core is working here to help us balance and stabilize. Now, long straps are always there if you'd like to make this one a little bit lighter, a little bit easier for the upper back. Or if you are ready to progress, in 5, we're going to start to add a hip lift. In 3, over there if you want, in 2, and 1. On the next one, as you draw those hands back, we rise up into a high knee. Really watch your balance here. Take it slow. Inhale, lower the hips, lower those arms back in front. So adding a bit more dynamicness to this exercise. Getting those glutes, getting those quads working as well as the upper back. Again, really pausing at the top of the movement. Feel that upper back working. Now if that hip lift isn't for you, you stay in that low kneel. Or if you really want to progress, let's stay in a high kneel now. Hold that high kneel. That's it, it's forward and back. Eye gaze forward, thinking tall through the crown of the head. Here for another 5. Hold those arms back. 3, 2, 1. Hold, get that tailbone tucked. Move for little waves behind the hips. Don't let that carriage move. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Woo. Quick little mini break. I'm going to get into some triceps now. So keep hold of your straps and hold on now to the ropes. So walk your hands a bit further up those ropes. Add a bit more tension for our triceps. Now take a nice hinge forward, like you've got a ski slope spine again. Glue your elbows to your waist so they do not move off the waist. We start with our hands up towards our shoulders like you're holding a bicep curl. Then we exhale, extend those hands straight back past our hips. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, extend. Just that lower part of the arm moving. Upper arm does not move here. Because elbows glued to the waist. Feel the back of the arms working for those triceps switch on. You want to hold for a little moment each time you extend those arms back to really feel those triceps engage. Now core stays lifted here. Don't let that core drop. That's it. Now keep shoulders away from ears. If you'd like more tension here, walk your hands further up those ropes, away from the straps. Or if you like to make it a bit more challenging for the full body, let's hover our hips just an inch or 2 off our heels. Hold that hover and keep it going. Really challenging our balance and stability here, as well as making those quads work a little bit harder. That's it, core stays on. You've got last 10. Whew, my triceps are burning. How are you going, team? That's it. Walk those hands further up if you're not feeling it yet. You've got 4, 3, we hold in 2, hold it back, holding here. Last 3, oh my God, I'm shaking. 2, and 1, bring it down. Whew. Feel the shakes, we love it. So good, team. Pop those straps down. And let's get set up for our lunges on the other side. So make your way off to the opposite side of your reformer. Coming on up, let's set up for our single leg squat and lunges. So this time, left foot nice and close to your rail, just behind the start of the carriage. Right foot into the shoulder post, hands to hips, nice and tall. Our hips are square to the front of our reformer. Beautiful. Shoulders back, soft bend to that right knee, and coming to that squat, the carriage stays still. Inhale to bend through that left knee, press your hips back to the wall behind you. Exhale, press up through that left heel. Inhale to bend, get nice and low. Again, hinging from our hips. As you drop that chest slightly towards the floor. Again, the lower you get here, the more you're going to feel that booty working. Now you might find this side switch on a little bit quicker than the other side, totally normal. It was actually getting a fair bit of work in that kickback series as it was stabilizing. That's it, core's on. Keep that lovely neutral spine, no rounding through the upper back. We worked on our posture just before. So think of that lovely posture, shoulders back, chest is proud. We hold it down for our scooter in 3, 2, 1. Hold that left knee bent. Don't let it move now. We extend the right leg back and bend. Inhale back, exhale, pull it in. That left leg does not move. It is frozen in space. Left knee in line over our ankle and in line with those middle toes. So it's not dropping out or in. Focus on that lovely alignment. That's it, nice. Can we get a little bit lower if not feeling it yet? If you're like me, my glute is on fire. Let's go turn this into our arabesque lunge in 5. We hold that right leg back. 3, 2, hold that right leg back for 1. We rise up to that left leg and then we lunge it down nice and deep into that left leg. That's it, draw the right leg in, we lead with the right leg, press it out, then lunge into the left. And again, finding that lovely ski slope spine. Each time we lunge, like you're looking forward over a cliff. If you'd like to add those arms, reach those arms as you lunge, pull them back as you rise. Energy through those fingertips and through those arms as well. Squeeze the upper back as you press those arms back. You got a team. Can we get a little bit lower? Last 10. Ready for our pulses. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that lunge down. Can we keep those arms long? We pulse it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, up for 1. Oh my goodness, give that glute a little shake out. Well done, team. One more to work for that glute. Coming into our bent knee kickback series again. So facing towards your carriage, come into that 4-point kneel, that diagonal position. This time, right hand on the headrest, left hand on the carriage. Shuffle those knees back so they're under your hips. Now your right hand, grab onto that strap that on the side you're just using. Long strap goes up and over your left foot. Make sure it goes over the arch of the foot. Finding a neutral spine, hands under the shoulders, core is lifted, got a nice flat tabletop back. We start with our kickback. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extend that leg straight back behind your body. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale to bend. Beautiful. Again, torso does not move. Reach your heel up in line with the hip each time. Make sure we're not overextending and dropping to the belly or arching to the spine. Now these ones are a little bit more challenging than our normal kickbacks. As we're on diagonal, we're pressing on a different angle against that strap, so there's a bit more stability, a bit more control required from that left leg here working. So holding for a moment at the top, squeezing the glute. That's it, nice. Now in 5, we turn this into our sweep. If you'd like to spice it up, if that's not for you, stay with the kickback. In 3, in 2, press that leg back, hold it straight, hold it straight. We inhale, sweep the leg down over the right leg. Can we tap the toes to the floor? Exhale, lift back up in line with the hip. Inhale, over that right leg, tap the floor. Exhale, rise. And if your reformer's higher, don't worry about tapping the floor. Just go as low as you can. Eye gaze goes to those left toes as they drop down, looking over that right shoulder. But again, torso stays still. Feel those obliques working now to stabilize. That's it. Now if we have that final little challenge, if it's there for us, can we go 1 for 1? 1 kick back, 1 straight leg sweep. That's it, only if it's there for you. Otherwise, choose what option is most challenging for you. You stick there. This is your workout, team. Keep that core lifted. Final 10. My shoulders are burning. How are you guys going? Upper body working as well. Last 3. Then we hold. 2. Hold it back for 1. Little pulses up and down. You got it, team. 5, 4, 3, 2. And bring it down for 1. Well done, team. Unstrap that leg carefully. Park the carriage. Awesome job. Alrighty, good news, team. Lower body work is done for now. Let's get into some mid-back core work. So first I'm going to start by lifting my head rest up before we lie down. And we're going to go on to 1 red spring. So that's 1 heavy spring for me. 1 red spring, or if you'd like to make it even more challenging for your core, go a red and a yellow. So that's a red and a light spring. Alrighty, let's lie ourselves down. Alrighty, once you're lying down, reaching back and grabbing onto both of your short straps. Getting set for our mid-back core work. Reaching those arms up to the ceiling. You want your hands over your shoulders, not behind the shoulder posts, just in line with the shoulders. There should be the tension on the carriage. Now, let's start by lifting our legs to tabletop. Shins parallel to the ceiling, knees over hips. Beautiful. We're going to start by keeping the carriage still. So keep those hands frozen over the shoulders. We're just going to move the right hand to begin. Inhale to open your right arm out to the right side of your body. Exhale to lift. Left side. Inhale, open the left side out to the left side of your body. Inhale to lift. Beautiful. That's it, alternating sides. Now, core stays strong here. Pull that belly button down, staying in a lovely neutral spine. Holding tension on that heavy spring or springs. One arm moves while one arm stays still. That's it. Never let those hands go behind the shoulders. Now, this is your first layer. You're always welcome to stay here. If you'd like to progress in 5, as we extend the arm, we extend the opposite leg. In 2 and 1. Open the left arm, we extend the right leg. Everything comes back through center. Right arm opens, left leg extends. Beautiful. Now, the lower you extend that leg towards the foot bar, the stronger the core has to work. So if you'd like to make it a bit easier, extend that leg further up to the ceiling. To make it more challenging, go all the way down, try and tap your foot bar. Pick your poison here. This is your workout again, find your challenge point. That's it. Really working our core stability. You've got the last 5. Little break in 3, 2, and 1. Take a little breather. Well done, team. First layer done. Awesome work. We've got our nutcrackers to go now. So I want you to reach your hands up to the ceiling over your shoulders. And I want you to interlace your fingers together now. So hands are in a fist, holding onto both straps. Now, let's lift our legs to tabletop. I want you to glue your big toes together and open your knees nice and wide. So in the diamond here. We're going to be diving our hands through those knees. Keep your arms long. We exhale, dive those hands through the knees as we curl up, lift the shoulders. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale, curl up, dive those hands through the knees. Inhale, lower. That's it. Now, if that curl up isn't for you, just keep the head down, just work through the arms only. Beautiful. Really focus on gliding those ribs down to meet the hips as you curl up. This one really gets the abdominals firing. And try to get those shoulder blades off the carriage as high as you can. That's it, you've got the last 8. Have a static hold to finish in 5, 4, 3, 2. We curl up and hold the next one. Hold. Get those hands a bit closer to the foot bar. 3, 2, and come on down for 1. Whew. Pop those straps down. Give those knees a quick little windscreen wiper from side to side. Oh my goodness. Core on fire. Really great job, team. All right, I'm going to come up for some more upper body and a bit of core work. So we're going back onto that medium spring, so that blue spring. Again, if your spring is really heavy, go onto a lighter spring here. Now, we're going to come up and take a kneeling position on our reformer, so facing towards that right side of our reformer. Now, we're going to set up for some rotated chest presses. You have a couple options for this one. So first option is going to stay down in this low kneel. Make sure those knees are nice and wide. Otherwise, if you'd like to progress, right knee is going to stay against your shoulder post. We're going to carefully step our left foot to the very front corner of our carriage. So it'll be a little more challenging up here. So again, pick your poison, find what feels good for you. Reaching down, grab onto your short strap that's in front of you. We're going to reach our left arm long. Right hand has the strap. Both palms are facing towards the floor. When you're ready, we come into our rotated chest press, shoulders down. We exhale, press our right hand towards our left, rotate the chest. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, rotate, press. Inhale, return. Eye gaze is following that right hand as you rotate and press. Lovely. Now, hips are staying nice and square to the front. It's just that waist up that is rotating like we're wringing out a wet towel. And keeping our shoulders down away from ears. Now, long strap is always there to make this one a little bit lighter if you need. If you like to progress, make it more spicy. As you rotate, you reach that left arm back behind you. Come back through center. That left arm is rotating with the body. That's it, nice. Give you a bit more rotation to that body, like a little helicopter. Really squaring your chest towards that foot bar as you rotate. Get a bit more work for those obliques. This rotation's all really nice for our spinal mobility and spinal health. Let's go, last 10. If you'd like a bit more of a challenge, can we lift that left heel up? Whew. Challenging that balance. Super spicy. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one for good luck. And come back through center. Well done, team. Pop that strap down. Carefully come on down to both knees. Now we're going to turn to face our foot bar. Coming into some wheelbarrows now. So both feet are going to come up against your shoulder post. Hands onto your foot bar. About shoulder width apart. And let's find our half plank position. So tucking your tailbone, sink those hips down towards your spring. And roll those shoulders down away from the ears. Let's keep our arms long for our wheelbarrows. We inhale, glide that carriage away. Keep those arms long, lower body still. Exhale, we pull it back in. And repeat. Inhale, glide that carriage away. Exhale, pull it in. Think of keeping one long line from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. And the further you glide the carriage out, the harder your core has to work to stabilize here. So again, pick your poison, find where you feel challenged, but you also feel comfortable to keep that lovely form. We don't want to drop the core. Keep those shoulders down away from ears. That's it. Can you go a little bit further each time? Inhale out, exhale, draw it in. That's your breathing pattern here. Always exhaling on the exertion. Beautiful. Let's go last 10. Then we have a static hold for some shoulder taps. Hold it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the carriage in. Hold that half plank. Don't let those hips move. Can we tap our right hand to left shoulder? Bring it down. Left hand to right shoulder. Keeping the torso. Keep those hips super still. Don't let that carriage move. Hand taps to opposite shoulder. That core lifted, tailbone tucked. Let's go final 10. If it's too much, just hold that half plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back into a lovely child's pose. Well done, team. One final exercise to go, then we get to stretch and you're done. So again, turning to the other side of your reformer now, the left side. Bring your left leg right up against your shoulder post. You're welcome to stay down in this low kneel, or if you're coming to that little challenge, come up into your high kneel, then step your right foot to that top edge of your carriage. Left hand's gonna grab onto the strap closest to you, short strap. Reaching your right arm out, both palms are facing the floor. Shoulders back and down, and when you're ready, exhale, rotated chest press, reaching that left arm towards your right hand. Eye gaze follows that left hand the entire time. That lovely rotation through the waist, like you're wringing out a wet towel again. Those hips are staying nice and still. And again, long strap is always there if you need to lighten this one up. Especially if you are really tight in the upper traps, you might want to grab that long strap, try and keep those shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Beautiful. Now if you'd like to add that extra spice, as you rotate, that right arm reaches behind you, staying in line with the body. That's it. Like a little helicopter. Each time you rotate and press. Nice. You've got it, team. Full extension of that left arm. Working the shoulder, working the chest and obliques. Full body burner. If you'd like to progress, right heel lifts for that last 10 seconds. Almost there, team. Find a bit of work. We stretch it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And come back through center. Lowering down. Carefully coming down. Well done, team. That is your workout done. We get to stretch now. So let's lie ourselves down onto the carriage. Come into some supine stretches today. Get nice and comfy here. Let's just start by crossing our right ankle over our left knee. Now you can either gently press that right leg away from you, or keep your left heel on the foot bar, or if you'd like to increase that stretch, just grabbing on behind the left thigh and gently pull that leg towards you. You'll feel a lovely stretch through that right glute and the back of that right leg. Now try and keep the head down on the carriage, shoulders down. Nice deep breaths here. Beautiful. Let's hold for one more deep breath here. And you can lower that left foot, uncross that right leg, other side, left ankle is going to cross over the right knee. And again, you can press that left knee away from you, or let's grab on behind the right thigh and pull that gently towards you to increase the stretch for that left side. Beautiful. Again, try and keep the head and the neck nice and relaxed here, down the carriage. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. And relax that foot down. Both feet come onto the foot bar. Just open those arms out to the sides of the room. Let them hang on the floor if you're a bit lower to the floor here. And let's just windscreen wiper those knees from side to side. Drop them over to the left, then over to the right. Maybe looking to the opposite side as you drop those knees for a really nice stretch through that lower back. Love. Let's just go one more each side. Beautiful. Then come back through centers. Give those knees a little hug to your chest and carefully just rock really gently from side to side to give that lower back a little massage on the carriage. And when you're ready, releasing those knees. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you got a good sweat on and a great workout today. I hope you're feeling energized, ready to go tackle your day or night wherever you are. And make sure you like this video so I know you loved it. Leave me a comment to let me know how you went. And please make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't ever miss a new workout. I'll see you back here next time. Bye.